Hey, what's going on, gang? Good afternoon. Hi there. Greetings. Welcome, and all that. My name is Alan Cox. Thank you for being here. Say hi to Bill Squire. He's right over there.
Hey, creepy hugs, everyone. Thanks for listening to and watching this episode of the Alan Cox Show. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share a cold one with the boys.
Mary Santora is out. Poundcake's back behind the glass.
Afternoon, white people. Happy Monday.
What was on the menu today?
There's like a Szechuan wrap or Szechuan wrap.
Szechuan.
A Szechuan wrap.
Szechuan
so
wrap.
it's spicy?
It has, I don't know necessarily if it's spicy. It has spices, but it's not spicy, if that makes sense.
Yeah, okay. I mean, Szechuan's usually one of the spicier kind of
I think
Asian
it's the more
cuisines.
Americanized version where it's more savory than spicy.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I would say savory more than anything.
Oh, okay. I was associated with spice.
They just had it. They brought it back at McDonald's again, so I imagine they're playing off of that.
Maybe
because they brought back the dipping sauce.
Yeah, but that's not like a true Szechuan. That's
right,
like
that's what I'm saying. This is the Americanized version.
I see.
Of it.
The Rick and Morty sauce.
Yeah.
Is that what's going on over there?
Right.
Why do they take that away and bring it back? Like, why don't they just keep it?
Because they're tired of nerds lining up out in front of their restaurants.
Why would you get tired of that?
Well, they have to keep it special because if they have it all the time, then people aren't going to. They're going to get tired of it real quick because it's not that good. I don't think it's that good.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if I'm going to be honest, I'd rather go to Wendy's anyway.
I knew it was a Rick and Morty reference, but was he even referencing it from McDonald's, or was he just saying
he was referencing it from McDonald's from when Mulan came out because they had it in conjunction with that
That's
release.
something I would do.
Yeah.
Remember when Mulan came out and they had a limited edition Szechuan sauce? I have to watch. I didn't know it was in reference.
Is that true?
To
Like
Yeah.
it's from Mulan?
they reference it in the show.
So when Mulan was out, they had a dipping sauce for nuggets with Mulan?
Yeah,
Wow.
that's
I didn't know
Szechuan
that.
sauce because
Okay.
it was an Asian movie, so they had to have they had to tie it in somehow.
So they say it's from Rick and Morty, but in reality, it's
Rick
from
and
Mulan.
Morty brought it back. Like they brought it back into people's mind, and then people were like, "Oh, I do want to try that." So then there was enough demand that the McDonald's was like, might as well capitalize on this.
Yeah,
you might as well.
It's going to get more people. It's going to sell more nuggets.
Well, I never saw Mulan, so I don't remember. Was there a scene where she was dipping a chicken into something? Or?
No, there was. It was literally just Asian themed.
Yeah, they're like,
Oh, that's all it was?
That's literally all it
that's-
was.
yeah.
That's all it takes.
And it was, I mean, they had like a Happy Meal that went with it, but they're like, try the Szechuan sauce.
Ah, I see. So there was a Mulan Happy Meal.
There was no "I want to be ninja," none of that. it was literally just Szechuan sauce.
They should bring that back.
Oh, man.
I want to be ninja sauce.
You get a mattress with your Happy Meal.
Yeah.
What was the Murphy bed?
Yeah, from the motion picture Mulan. Get a "I want to be ninja" bed.
Right. There's got to be something called ninja sauce, right? Ninja sauce has got to be from Hawaii, ghost peppers. There you go, with carrots and a squeeze of lime.
Ooh.
So if only that woman, I don't know how well her Murphy bed business,
Yeah, I don't think it took off.
I wonder, but maybe she could get
I
herself
just also think that a Murphy
cooperative
bed-
crossover.
I don't know if like your Murphy bed business, even without that song, was going to take off. I just don't think there's a lot of demand for Murphy beds. Maybe in places where you don't have as much room.
Well, sure. I
bigger
mean,
cities.
apartments are getting smaller and smaller.
I want to be ninja. I want to chop, 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 chow down. Take chow down to Chinatown. I want to be ninja.
Yeah, it's killing it out
The
there.
vocals on that.
Oh, so good.
So ridiculous.
And it kind of keeps making the rounds again. That thing's probably 10 years old, right?
Yeah, I think that came out the first year I was on the radio show.
But it
so
keeps
it's been about 9 years.
It keeps getting like
Maybe
reposted
even longer.
every year or so.
That might have been before I was even on the show.
Really?
That's been around for a while. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you
Well,
can.
It's one of those things that will never die.
Yeah,
it will never go away.
You can download it for $1.99 at I Want to Be Ninja with 2 E's .com, and it's got merch, and that's why there's no shame anymore in this culture, because if something you do, no matter how awful, hits, you can merchandise it. You can have people buy the thing, whatever. Mulan sauce. Okay. Well, I had no idea that's what it was. I'm actually in favor of them, and I'd like to see this, and it comes from, we had brunch yesterday, and I kind of felt, I'd like them to start putting pictures back on menus. Is that too much to ask? I know it probably takes up a lot of space, but I would like to see what the finished product looks like, because a lot of times these descriptions, they tell you what's in it, they didn't tell you what to do with it. We had brunch yesterday, and what I ordered sounded great. What I got looked awful. Didn't taste that great. And I go, man, I could have made, because there was something else I was going to get. And I go, no, I'll get this. Better for me. But I was like, I should have gone with my first instinct, because at least I knew precisely what that other thing was going to be. I knew what it was going to look like. I knew what it was. They need to start putting, I know there are some, bigger chains that have pictures on their menus, but some of these smaller joints, I'm sure it's more expensive to make the menus, but whatever, Get some pictures on there. Go, this is what it's going to look like.
I know QR code that takes you to a
there
picture.
There you go. Beautiful. Yeah. Even better. And I know a lot of times, a lot of these places, they don't have big budgets. They don't have any budget, right? And if you're not photographing you can get into real trouble by improperly photographing your food. You can make it look awful. You can make the most delicious dish look terrible if it's lit poorly or whatever. But yeah, QR code, great idea. This is what the finished product's going to look like. And then you can go, oh, I don't think I want to have that. I'm going to go for this other thing. It's very disappointing, because everything in it sounded great. I go, that's dynamite. That's what I'm going to go for. Nope. Just one big mishmash of everything tossed in, and I was like, this ain't... What? Yeah, so I could have really gone for some sauce. I could have gone for some dipping sauce with what I got at brunch.
What was it?
Well, I'm not going to name the place we went, but it was eggs and it was vegetables and it was all these great things.
And they messed it up.
Well, I'm not even going to say they messed it up.
It just wasn't as good as you wanted.
This is how they prepare this particular dish. So I think just having a list of the ingredients, you go, oh, that sounds good. But then when you get it and you're like, I don't know what's what, just one kind of giant neutral colored blob. And I'm like, well, that's, I can't...
It's like all these...
That's no fun. I don't want that.
The people... The new trend, it seems like, on TikTok for cooking, it's not to make something that looks good, but just make something that's so gross that people have to go, what the hell are you doing? So they'll put all these ingredients and like blend them together and then make it into like a lasagna, and it's the worst.
What's the point of that?
Because it gets people to pay attention. Because you're going, why would you do that? So it's just... focusing on people hate watching your videos.
Huh.
But
interesting.
It gets people's eyeballs.
I guess so. All right. Hate watching. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I've got to take a break. If you want to text for something, 35192. If you want to call us and join us live, 216-578-1007 or 800-348-1007.